If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all of my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends.
In the presence of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we have come together to witness the marriage of Charles and Grace, to pray for God's blessing on them, to share their joy and celebrate their love. Marriage is a gift of God in creation, through which husband and wife may know the grace of God. It is given that as man and woman grow together in love and trust, they shall be united with one another in heart, body, and mind, as Christ is united with his bride, the church. Is a sign of unity and loyalty, which all should uphold and honor. It enriches society and strengthens community. No one should enter into it lightly or selfishly, but reverently and responsibly in the sight of Almighty God. Grace and Charles are now to enter this way of life. They will each give their consent to the other and make solemn vows. And in token of this, they will each give and receive a ring. Congregation, please stand.
I, Charles, take you, Grace,
To be my wife.
to be my wife,
To have and to hold.
to have and to hold,
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse,
For richer, for poorer.
for richer, for poorer,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
To love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish,
Till death us do part.
till death us do part,
According to God's holy law.
according to God's holy law.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow.
Take your hands, and Grace, would you take Charles's right hand? I, Grace, take you, Charles,
I, Grace, take you, Charles,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
to death us do part,
according to God's holy law.
according to God's holy law.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow.
Grace, I give you this ring
Grace, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honor you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you,
All that I am, I give to you,
and all that I have, I share with you.
and all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God,
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Complete your promise. Charles, I give you this ring
Charles, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God,
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
I'm Pete, father of the bride. Firstly, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome friends and family to this very happy occasion, the wedding of Grace and Charles. Before I go any further, I'm sure you all agree how beautiful Grace looks today. Right, the dress looks stunning. You look every bit a model bride. Your mum, extended family, and I are so proud of you. May I say welcome to the family. Even though you've been part of it for a good while now, I think you've been with Grace long enough to know what you're letting yourself in for. So to be honest, I've got no sympathy for you. For the first time I met you, I believed you would be a special person in Grace's life. You're kind, funny, well-mannered, yet in spite of all these facts, you still claim to be an Ipswich Town fan. Our only advice to you both is to always put the other one first and talk about everything openly and honestly. A marriage should be a partnership. If you both do that, you will always be happy and know you have someone you can truly rely on.
I'm going to introduce myself to those that might be crashing the wedding. My name is Charles, and that may come as a shock to some of my friends here who thought my name was a little less posh than that before today. Firstly, thank you, Pete, for the kind words. I think I came out quite well there in these speech. It's good. Today's been amazing. We're so grateful every single one of you has made the effort to be here today, make it such a special celebration. Grace and I consider ourselves very lucky to have a large group of friends and family. Some of you have travelled so far, and it's just amazing. Bringing cards and gifts as well is great. So on behalf of my wife, and I, thank you to everyone who's been involved in making today happen and for coming here to make it so memorable. I've now got some words to say about the stunning lady in white sat next to me. Firstly, Grace, I think I speak on behalf of everyone here when I say you look absolutely incredible today. Before I quickly tell everyone about our journey leading up to today, I want to say thank you for your efforts in making today perfect. Nobody has worked harder, and I'm sorry you had to resort to dragging me off the sofa, but I promise I did enjoy some of the Wedgmin on room. We met back in our school days at Thurston, passing notes in French. Not literally in French, it was a language class. Neither of us excelled in that class. I then took you to Newmarket races on a number of occasions over the summer of 2007. It took what seemed like an age for me to pluck up the courage and ask you to be my girlfriend at the time. And ask you out in that September. Those dates at Newmarket have never been forgotten. And for that reason, our theme today is heavily linked to the races. Absolutely nothing to do with me liking a bet or two. Your smile and approachable demeanour was infectious, and when introduced to any of her family and friends, meeting you was always followed by the comment, "Grace is so lovely." And it's impossible to disagree. Interestingly enough, Grace's name was chosen for that very reason. Sue, unbeknown to us, used to cut my granny's hair. And she thought she was such a nice lady with a lovely name that her and Pete would name Grace after Grace, my great-grandma. It's a small world. We are in Suffolk. That's right. This led to me finally getting on one knee on Christmas Eve 2016. That was the happiest I've ever been. But here we are on my new favourite ever day, and I couldn't spend it with anyone else but you, Grace. Putting other people first seems to be your speciality, so it's up to me to put you first, which I promise to do for the rest of our time together, and there's nothing I'm looking forward to than starting our own little family.
He's not perfect. You aren't either, and the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, cause you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. He isn't going to quote poetry. He's not thinking about you every moment. But he will give you a part of him that he knows you can break. Don't hurt him. Don't change him. And don't expect more than he can give. Don't analyse. Smile when he makes you happy. Yell when he makes you mad. And miss him when he's not there. Love hard when there's love to be had. Because perfect guys don't exist. But there's always one guy that's perfect.
In the presence of God and before you, this congregation, Grace and Charles have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. One of the joys of officiating at a wedding is that I'm the first to congratulate the newly married couple. And Grace and Charles I do from the bottom of my heart. I introduce to the congregation the new Mr. and Mrs. Baker.